Hey, what's up? My name is Shaun Smith and I'm one of the co-founders of ReRoll Active Sports. And today I'm going to tell you and talk to you about why the ReRoll foam roller is so much better than the Trigger Point foam roller. So first of all, I just want to say that I'm obviously a bit partial when it comes to these rollers, but I haven't always been partial. In fact, I was an original user of one of these rollers, and I stumbled across this roller. The person who was manufacturing it, the actual inventor of this particular product. And when I came across this product, I absolutely fell in love with it. And I fell in love with it because I could tell when I got it in my hands that this was a product that was made with a lot of care and a lot of detail and a lot of attention. And I could tell that this type of thing was not. So, you know, you've got, like, I was using this before and I didn't realize that this thing was even in the marketplace. So when I first was using this, I realized, man, this thing is kind of crappy. It almost feels like a some sort of marshmallow. Like, it almost even looks like a marshmallow. Like, I feel like a dork walking into the gym with this, just this thing in my hand, right? So whatever, maybe you don't have that feeling, I don't know, but I do. But also look at how thin it is. But you know, again, I used it because I had no other option. When I found this, I realized that this product was amazing. And you know, one of the major things about this product that is so different, that makes it so much better, is the fact that, first of all, this inner pipe is so much thicker, and it's dense enough, literally dense enough, to have a truck roll over it and sit on it and it won't break. So one of the things about these rollers is that they lose their shape because they're pieces of crap that are made in China. Not that everything in China is a piece of crap, but it's mass produced and it's made for the cheapest amount possible and shipped over here in giant shipping containers. And this is made here right in Huntington Beach, California, by American hands, and it is handmade. Literally every single one of these products is handmade. So what happens is there's a very, very dedicated team of people that creates these products, and it's actually a family, and they are an extraordinary family, and they're one of the people in that family is an inventor and a kinesiologist, and he was a Division I swimmer, and he spent years, literally 5, 6, 7 years developing this product, because he was one of the initial people that started, you know, seeing the foam rollers, and he himself wanted to find a better foam roller and found that the ones in the marketplace sucked. And so he started to develop and tinker and find a way to figure out what made rollers good, what made rollers bad, and over the years he developed this product to be exact specifications. So this is a product that has somewhat of a gimmick, to the sense that they say that this is like, you know, there's different contours, and the different contours actually are supposed to like be like fingers or knuckles or something like that. I don't know, doesn't really feel any different no matter where you roll on it. In fact, this is just kind of rolling on nothing. So whatever. But these grooves are designed, they're 5 millimeters apart, and this is actually a closed cell technology, so that it's waterproof and it's antibacterial, so you can really clean it off and you can wash it, and this thing will never come apart in the water. So you can like submerge this thing for like 30 days in water. You can take it to the beach with you. But see, these grooves, unlike the Trigger Point, they're specifically exactly made so that they are the distance apart to actually move that muscle the way that it needs to. You can think about foam rolling or self-myofascial release, which is what it's called, kind of like taking a steam iron to your clothes, where you're like taking out the wrinkles in your clothes. The rollers is doing the same thing. It's like taking out the wrinkles. So because what happens is we're sitting in prone positions all day long, every day. We hunch over, we don't have good posture, we do things that ultimately cause our muscles to start to like cramp up. And what this is doing is it's actually breaking open and it's taking the muscle and it's smoothing it out. And this ReRoll, this roller, this specific roller, is the firmest on the market. It is not like this. You see how thick that is? See, this is taking the pressure that should be going into your body. This is actually giving you just enough. See, what people used to do, and some people still do it, is they use just a straight up like ABS PVC pipe, and they don't have anything on top of it. Now that's a little bit too hard. That kind of like pushes the muscles, almost like you can kind of hear that like crunching sound. You don't want that. With this, you're actually just rolling over, and it's got just the right firmness that's been designed, again, by a kinesiologist and a guy who's really dedicated his life to creating great products that help people in fitness. And that's what we're doing here at ReRoll. We're gonna help take those products and get them out to people, and this is one of the first products. And this product, I'm telling you, this is a lifetime guaranteed product. So if you get this product, there's no way that you'll ever go wrong with it, because even if something does happen to it, which, like, these things are literally, like, you'll be using it for a month and it'll look like you've never even used it. This does not get dirty. And if it does, like, it doesn't stain, it doesn't stick to it. Like, this thing looks brand new years practically after you get it, and it's lifetime guaranteed. So if anything happens to it, like, we'll replace it no matter what it is. If anything happens, because nothing happens to these things. These have been painstakingly handcrafted. A human person actually does the scraping on the edges and tapes it on and sticks it. It's a very specific glue and foam that's been tested many different ways to make sure that it's waterproof, and that the foam is washable, and that the foam is just the right chins with the grids, and just the right firmness of the actual foam. So I'm saying that, look, I think this thing, like, I've got this thing in my hand, and I wanted to partner with the inventor, and I did partner with the inventor, and now we're creating ReRoll Active Sports. This thing makes me want to, like, I don't know, it makes me want to go fishing or something. It looks like a buoy or something. I don't know, but you take you figure it out. Which one do you feel would be a better thing for you? Once you get it, I guarantee you that you'll find that this is a much better feeling roller. It gives you you can tell this thing, like, you walk around with this, people ask you what it is, like, this thing is something. You walk around with this thing, you know, people can tell it's just a thing that came from China or somewhere that was whatever, who knows. But you make the choice, and I hope to see you in our ReRoll Active kind of community that we're creating, and which is all about athletic longevity and performance and mobility. And I hope to see you in there, and I hope you get one of our rollers. And at least if you're going to do it at all, just make sure that you're doing something and that you're using some sort of activity, and don't give up on the fact that you can be active for the rest of your life. Okay, this is Shaun Smith, one of the founders of ReRoll Active Sports, and I want to say over and out, I hope you get the ReRoller.